Hi guys, welcome back to the show. Yes, so we're gonna take a trip back to December on Lifestyle Daily today, what we all call 30 December. So hashtag Decembering in Ghana, and we're reviewing most of the big events that happened. If you didn't go, at least we're going to be bringing you some recap of it. Now this morning, I'm joined once again by one of our favorite, Glitteratie. She's an MC, she is an event curator, executive director, Africa Everything. She likes to push the whole Africa agenda. And it's good to see you. Merry Christmas has passed, but still Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Happy holidays, actually. Very African. Happy holidays to you. And also, our own Sharon-Elizabeth, who usually would be bringing us an update on what's been happening out there. She didn't have a very good experience. She lost her phone. You and Arab now, you both lost your phones.
I know, right? We need to discuss it. We really need to. Something has to be
Something
done.
must give.
Yes.
If you have fun.
That's the thing. I didn't even have fun on that day. Like, that's what hurts me. Like, if I went out and had a wild night, I am. I've been speaking about this.
Where did you
It's
go?
a new phone. I went to garage.
Garage, we park cars there. Where'd you go to?
So it's actually a lounge in East Legon. So my friends had come, the Dios friends, they had come. We went to meet up, and I was not feeling the vibe, so I was trying to leave. I was the only one leaving. I ordered an Uber. The guy called me. He was in. I picked up the phone. I said, "I'm coming out." I put it in my bag. From here to the exit, my phone was out of my bag, just like that.
You put it in your bag?
I put it in my bag. I just spoke to the Uber driver and I put in my bag.
So sorry. Did you find the Uber driver when you went out?
No, no.
The phone. No. Sorry. I'm sorry. But anyway, how's your December been so far? How long have you been around?
I've been around. I came since December 12th.
Okay.
I've been here for a minute.
Okay.
And it's been a lot of fun. It seems really busy.
Yes.
I've just been busy.
Yes.
And since I hit land, people are like, oh, I need you to do this, do that. So I'm not getting any sleep, but I've been having a lot of fun.
I'm sure you'll have some sleep a bit later in January.
I hope so.
Okay, but all of the events, which one has been your highlight? Which one is like the biggest for you?
I think one of the biggest for me is Rave, right? Mr. Easy. I feel like he gives an immaculate show, and it's not jam-packed. He doesn't list like artists. It's just DJs.
Okay.
It's a DJ-driven, like, very Ibiza type style party, but then he has surprise artists come out. King Promise came out, a couple of, surprise acts come out, but you're not buying your ticket for an artist. You're buying it for the experience. Like, meaning as soon as you enter, you feel like you've entered a rave club, meaning the decor, the way that they handle you. And if you have VIP, they have so much swag. They give you bags, like, with water, fans, like vitamins, like things that you take when you're in a festival. Yeah, they had gum.
I didn't get that.
Yes. Like, literally. So you get all of these things that give you that. I'm like, if I'm paying for VIP, give me my VIP treatment. Yeah. So I think and the decor is always amazing. Look at you, she didn't get that, too. Mind you, where's your phone? Where's your phone? No day, and you want gum.
I didn't get that. What's happening?
Where is your gum?
This December, December, honestly. This December was.
So she exclaimed, I didn't get. So they get vitamins.
Like like vitamin
C.
C.
Very detailed.
Really?
Yeah, it's very detailed.
But he really tried with the souvenirs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so he does that every year.
Right from the
every year. He did it last year too.
Right from the gate, you get a face towel. When you enter VIP, I got a fan, and those were the only items I was given.
Okay,
Mr. Easy,
did you come on time?
Mr. Easy, what's happening?
Mr. Easy, make sure we were taken care of.
Okay, so how long? What time does it start? Can you just let me in? I want to live the moments, the dirty moments. How does it start? How does it end?
Well, when I entered, I think there were DJs playing. I didn't go last year, but I was there 2 years ago, and there were actual acts performing.
Really?
Yeah, there were acts performing.
My first time was last year.
I think the year I went, Rick Ross was the one performing. He was the headliner.
Rick
Ross?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm Rick Ross.
Yeah. Yeah, it should be. So when I went in, there were DJs, and the vibes at Dirty Rave is always immaculate. The vibes are different.
It's positive. It doesn't feel like
the
decor,
negative. Everything is so nice when you go to Dirty Rave. The experience is always good. But I was expecting artists, right? And a lot of people around me. So I was in the VIP section. I was there with my friends. And then there were different DJs. And the DJs lineup was
Was that Ghanaian, which Ghanaian DJs?
It was mixed in. It was Nigerian.
I remember
and
there was
Aroma.
DJ Aroma. He was so good. I think there was DJ Adom. I hope I'm right. Then there's this one from Nigeria, DJ Obi. They were so good. The DJs were so good. Like
So the Nigerian, was he playing like
he
the
played Ghanaian music.
You see that is good?
He played Ghanaian
I
music.
like that.
He played.
How much was it though for VIP?
I don't know.
Okay, so the
Oh, no.
experience
Well,
is
yeah,
worth.
celebrity, you know.
Yes,
Just
she
get
is.
your own tickets.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I
Not
don't
like
know.
us people that be looking. I know the general admin is like 200 and some change,
Okay.
right? And then I'm sure then
So patrons who say that it was fully worth it.
I would
Yes,
say that.
it's,
I would say that. It's not like you paid the 200 and you sitting there lost. It definitely, it's an event that everybody should at least attend one time.
Okay.
So it's that good.
Yeah,
You
it
will
was
dance,
fun.
even you. You will dance.
This people came to attack me this morning. Okay, let's go to Afrofuture. Okay, did you go to Afrofuture?
Lightly, and then it's lightly left.
Share your experience. Why?
I mean, I don't want to say that. I mean, I don't want to be that person, but it just feels really weird to be going to this, which is the catalyst of the Diaspora Return, right? It's Afrofuture, and the headlining act is a Nigerian, even though I do have Nigerian lineage in me and stuff like that. But I'm like, do we have in Nigeria, are there opening acts? Is the headliner a Ghanaian? I would love that to happen in Nigeria too, but I just, just that fact, and just the wait, like you just wait and wait, standing there. It's just, like there's really, you're just waiting for the acts come out a little later.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it just drags on sometimes. And I think with every festival, there's even with the BIM one, some of these festivals are way too long. They're full-time job.
This discussion has to
Full-time
be
work.
had. It doesn't make sense. Emefa, it doesn't make sense why you would go for an event and the audience are there, the people are there, and nothing is going on.
Oh.
It doesn't make sense. Make it make sense. You go to an event, everything is there and
Yes.
prepared, but no one is on stage. Like the acts are not around, and you can see these artists. They are there.
Like they're there.
They are there. Because I'm usually backstage. All these
Yeah,
artists are there.
You are backstage. What
the-
are you even picking up? That is the reason. Sound.
You
What,
won't
the
know.
costume.
You won't know. You won't know.
Okay, so, like I was backstage for the BIM. He had first things first. Stoneboy, we love you, but why have 70 acts? He had like 70 acts. It is your concert.
Actually, he's next for us to discuss.
What?
So the Afrofuture, about how many,
Yeah,
how many artists did they put on the bill to perform?
They had Black Sheriff. Black Sheriff was there.
and Davido.
Davido was
Yeah.
Yeah.
Davido the headliner.
So it's a 2 days event. So Black Sheriff was for the first day, Davido for the second.
which one would you say that had?
They should have kept
a
it
lot
for
of
one day,
attention?
actually. No shade.
I think Davido.
Is that what patrons? Is that what patrons are saying? Like, is that like?
Yeah.
Do you think that patrons are saying that? Listen, there's no need for 2 days or 3
No,
days.
there's no need
One
for
day
2
is
days.
enough.
I think one day is enough. And there's also no need to really just drag out the process.
Because
The drag for
Afrofuture
me.
starts, or Afrofuture starts like early on in the day.
Yes, 2.
So they should wrap it up earlier.
Yes.
It starts like earlier. About
Yes.
how
'Cause
early?
2 p.m.
Yeah.
And
And people are there by that time because there are different activities.
Yes.
okay.
Yeah.
They have
Activities like what?
activations.
Activations.
Yeah,
businesses
exactly.
and
There
all.
are picture
Vendors.
stick places. There's a lot of things to do. Yeah.
Well, then we can't. Then that's how it's gonna be.
If you're going to just stand around,
You get busy. Go to any of the stands.
Yeah, but then that means the actual show should start early, like 6 p.m. They should get it
Yes.
started.
at
How
least.
long did Black Sheriff perform?
How long did he
I mean,
perform?
35. I think
About
35
35
minutes.
minutes.
I think it's 35. I'm not sure because I blanked out after a while.
Wow.
not
Guys.
was Black Sheriff. No, not Black Sheriff. But I'm
These
just
two
saying.
people have no filter. Like they're just.
No. I thought that I blanked out. I
No,
love Black
Ghanaians
Sheriff.
need the hard truth in order to get better. Because
Yeah.
they always complain there's no support, they're not moving forward. But like you're not doing the right things. What has to be done has to be done.
So day 2, which was Davido. You say that was better.
I wasn't. I didn't. I've seen David play perform
a
so
lot
many
of
places.
times, right.
So this not. It's not a draw for me. I've seen him. I've given him an award. I've been there with him. So like
Okay.
I've been there. So I
Okay.
didn't.
So the flyer on my screen now says Black Sheriff, Davido, and Jay what?
Jay Huss.
Who's that?
You told me that guy.
He
don't
didn't
dance.
come.
Yeah.
He cancelled.
Yeah. Yeah, but this was I think a
You told me
week
bad man
before.
don't dance. You tell me that
So in
bad
that
man
case,
don't dance.
would they refund? I forgot I was gonna say that. This question
Nah,
is
lie,
on default
yo.
for me. Like when something doesn't go right, have you ever had the experience where hosts or organizers would refund your
The
money?
events
Affirmation that they remember last year. Affirmation that ended early.
Yes.
We didn't get no one couple back. No, they don't give money back.
I
Okay.
don't think so.
They'll say that you get maybe
get
a
it.
coupon, 2 words, or you get your other ticket, but they really don't like to part with money.
I understand because that's what they invest in the whole,
Yes.
like
process.
events and all. Okay, so you say Afrofuture, the organizers should finally on Afrofuture, the organizers should consider like starting early, artists starting
Yeah.
early,
And not
then you
expand, just keep it one day.
Well, what about the setup?
It's nice. I mean,
The
they
setup-
do
the
they do
setup is
cute
always
decor
good.
and
The
everything.
setup is
Sometimes I
good.
think they really like pay a lot of attention on the setup and not care about the experience
Yeah.
of the
Exactly.
people.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
You shouldn't be clocking in for a concert. It's 4 hours tops. This one's a full-time job plus overtime. Like, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
But I feel like these are organizers trying to give patrons more than they asked for,
But there's a way to do it. They should be better organized. They should be better organized. There's no need for you standing for hours. Hours. Then there is a long break and there's just an MC standing on the stage saying, "Are you mad?" Oh, like,
Don't come for
like,
Joe like that. Are you mad?
I'm sorry.
I'm on 10. We outside.
you know, then for hours, we didn't come to, the MCs are good, but we didn't come to see you, honestly. Okay, just a bit. Right.
We like Kojo.
Okay. If I leave them, those scatter Afrofuture. I think we should go to Beam
can
concerts.
move.
Beam concerts. So I saw. Okay, overall.
Okay.
The
Overall.
question of whether or not Beam Stoneboy was going to be able to fill the stadium. What do you think, Sharon? Did he? Did he fill the stadium or not?
Okay, so firstly, I wasn't at Beam because my phone was stolen on the dawn.
I was there.
My phone was stolen on the dawn of Beam, so I was
You
in
were
a
in
different
the mood.
place. But I saw the videos, and I think he filled the place. Plus, the feedback I saw on social media, I think he filled the place.
Okay.
I was there.
You were there. Beautiful.
I was there both backstage and front
Okay.
stage. It was the movement was there. The kids were there. I saw they brought buses from Ashama, Kaswa. They had buses.
Yeah. Really?
They bused
All
in.
the way from Kumasi,
All of the
like
boys.
the Ashanti region,
All
they had
the-
buses.
So these,
Buses.
these, please educate me. So these are what patrons who want to come and they've organized and then they come
I
on
love
a bus.
that.
Yeah, I
Yes.
think so.
Or it's the organizers.
I think
I
the
think the
organizers
organizers
get
made
it because
buses
it's expensive
available.
to TNT is expensive. You bought your ticket or whatever, so they kind of just park and then get people to come in and they bust them in. So we saw buses of people. It was really really packed in there. But then another thing with the time limit and the dragging, and you don't have to. I feel like if it's my headliner concert, if it's like say Glitteratie and Friends, like. After a while, people are coming to see Glitteratie. They're not really. They're coming. They're coming to see Stoneboy. A lot of people were coming to see Stoneboy, and he had this Jamaican act. I don't know if Joe.
There were two Jamaican
There was one
headliners.
Jamaican act that his set was too long, and it just dragged on. People were leaving.
Really?
Like, you see the thing about after you've been sitting there forever, like you said, how long can you sit and wait for
you get
who
tired.
you want to see to come out? But we got to say when he did come out, that outfit was outfitting.
Okay.
He was bling blinging. I said, Stoneboy, okay.
What time did the concert start?
When he came out, or when the time?
No, the concert itself. The concert itself. What time did it start?
Oh, I think I would say people started actually coming out about 7, 8, but there was so many different acts.
Okay, but apart from before we get to Stoneboy's performances, his costume and all, who performed on that day that you loved?
Kitty.
Kitty.
And I love Kitty.
Yeah, Kitty's sweet.
Kofi Kanata.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I didn't
And-
think that Kofi Kinata was a stadium performance person.
He did
I always
good.
think that he's one
He
of the.
actually is.
He is.
Because he performed at Planning and Plotting. It was good.
Yeah. Prince
Okay.
Bright from Bookback with.
He has some energy.
Yes, he has energy, and he waited for about 6 hours backstage before he got on the stage.
Wow.
So that like with all the different acts and everything like that, so it just took some time.
How was the sound?
The sound was cool.
Technical. Let's talk
That's
about production.
oh my God that you brought that up. That's something that we need to really work on.
Yeah.
But the sound, it sounded cool. It wasn't like the best sound, but it was pretty good. It was pretty good. It was
And the
pretty good.
entire production, the coordination between MCing, DJing, and
DJ Millsy did his thing with Kojo Man when they did the opening, like
Okay.
getting the crowd hype, and the crowd like lost it, like So that was like like when you have a DJ to open and you have DJs to hold it. You have to have DJs that have power and have that move. And they definitely had good DJs on this. I think DJ Slim was a couple of good DJs, but I think there was energy. He had some dancers come out too. It was all right. The dancers were
Oh,
all right.
I saw Ziggy, Incredible
Ziggy, yeah.
Ziggy.
Yes,
I saw
yeah.
him
There were
perform.
some dancers that came out, but it just took too long by the time. And he had like 3 sets, right? So he changed 3 times.
Okay.
I told you, Stoneboy did not come to play.
He did
Okay,
it,
what
he
was the
did it.
point?
And I think his entrance, it was
Yes.
so cool. He
It was
came,
smoke,
it was so cool.
Everything, and he had a Michael Jackson outfit.
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
It was
so
very
cool.
Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
It's like inspired by because it was.
You say it was
blinged
worth
down the
it,
back.
right?
Huh?
You say it was worth your time,
His
the
outfit?
experience. No, I mean the whole Beam concert.
I
Okay.
think so,
Apart
because it
from the
wasn't so pricey as well.
I
So-
think that okay, so it was good. It was cool. I just didn't like that it was so much
Drag.
wait time
So
and
we had about
drag
how many
time.
artists? You said 70 or you're
70.
You're joking.
No.
And they all
I asked back
performed.
there how many people. I don't know if they all performed. So I think some
doubt
people got.
it.
I doubt it.
doubt it.
But you have 70 people. What? Like
I feel
just-
like he's trying to give a chance to like everyone, especially the up and coming
Is it
artists.
today is the day you go do them? Not the day you go do them. Is it the day? Is that the day you go do them?
No, you see, this is
But
the
that's why you have to
biggest,
have a
this is the
showcase.
biggest platform he has to actually
he can do a
support.
showcase, my sister. He can do a showcase. Don't be that day go be showcase.
Okay, maybe you have a higher sophistication level for concerts because maybe you've been, you know,
I've
had
emceed,
larger experience
yeah,
and emceed all these as well. So maybe you've had enough. But I mean, I have a grandson
Yeah.
who's about 25 called Aite at home. If he went to BIM concerts, I think he has a lot of energy. He will stay from 6 p.m. to the next morning.
The BIM people were upset. They
They
were
were-
like, "Where's Stone
Okay,
Boy?
that's what I
Where's
want to
Stone
know.
Boy? Where's
Okay.
Stone Boy?" I was sitting in the crowd I was in there with everybody.
Oh,
Truck
then I
movements,
think that-
everybody was around me because I had backstage. But I like to be in a concert to
Yeah.
feel the energy.
Okay.
So
okay.
a lot of them were like waiting for Stone. Like you could see that after a while when the Jamaican act came out, right before Stone came out, like he just dragged it and he lost his voice while he was up there. You could tell like he lost his voice. So I was like, all right, oh y'all got hurry up.
Pack it up.
Back it up.
Back it up.
We're ready to see Stone Boy.
Guys, don't invite these two people to you. Okay, well, but the people have given Stone Boy the thumbs up. Stage was
Yeah,
perfect.
it looked so
It was
good.
beautiful.
I think he
So
gave a
good.
show as well.
He did.
He did.
He himself.
He
he
did.
You know,
Yes.
Stone Boy is energetic and his
Yes.
performance is always A1. So
Yes.
Beautiful.
it was good.
Okay, let's go to Rapaholic.
Okay, Rapaholic, I wasn't there, but I watched it.
You
I
watched.
wasn't either.
Okay, so I also watched, and I definitely like how he paid that tribute performance to his
His
lawyer.
lawyer.
It was quite emotional. I wasn't
Yeah.
so sure whether he was crying but I saw that he was quite emotional with that performance. So there was Papi Kujo that I saw. Now the
Yes.
questions have come up that why is Sarkodie allowing Papi Kujo to still perform the song that he composed that we think is for Yvonne Nelson? There's a question that's come up a lot, and it looks like Papi Kujo is really milking that song. A lot of events that I've seen him go to,
He's doing that
he is
song.
performing. What do you think, Sharon?
I think Papi Kojo is just pushing it. I was at Planning and Plotting, and during his set, he actually stopped to take a jab at Yvonne Nelson.
Oh.
Like, stuff I can't even say on TV. It was really bad. And it's unnecessary, because I don't know why is he doing it. Is it for clout? Is it for relevance?
What's the response by the audience each time he does that?
Well,
Because I think if audience were not, receiving it well, I'm sure he would have stopped.
I think it was mixed, because there are people who would cheer you on.
Yes.
Like, people like really stupid stuff like that.
Yes.
But, like, some people also just shocked because, like, what's going on? Like, why would he just say that? Because he took a jab at Yvonne's mom. Like, doesn't make sense.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It's childish.
So people say that why did Sarkodie allow him to perform that song? Did he perform it himself? I doubt, but anyway. Why is he allowing him to perform the song? Is this true?
We all know that
scandal.
scandal. We all know that scandal, and especially when Papi Kojo is like there's some people that are ahead of him in relevancy right now, right? So how do I stay relevant, right? How do I
Yeah.
be in people's faces? Let me just pick at things and get things going. And he has other things. He has new music with Prince Bright. Push that. Push
Exactly.
Bugatti Thunder. Push your new song. Why are you pushing song that's
Your
that is-
Bakabi Thunder.
Hey, you know something. Oh, the party has started. Oh yeah, yeah, now turn off the mic.
Yeah. Does it have a video for that already?
Yeah, no, they just
No, I
have
don't
they
think
just
so.
have a, what do you call it? The, with the record on it and stuff like that.
Ah.
Yes. Yes.
You guys are welcome. I just did a performance for you. You're welcome.
Yes, we love it.
Okay,
you.
okay. So, Rapaholic Always.
Yes.
It looked like it was a vibe. Now, I was concerned and I was worried because at the time that Rapaholic was happening, my friend Ifwa, the Singaton girl, that was also happening.
Yeah.
And it had lots of a crowd over there. So I thought it would distract the attention of Rapaholic. But
Yeah.
it looks like Rapaholic is grounded, firm, and
Yes.
it still
Yeah.
has
It
the
has its
attention of,
followers.
yes, the followers and the people, the patrons that really.
Yeah.
But the videos also shows that, like, he really did some good performances.
Yeah.
Now, our social media friend Bongo Ideas thinks that Sarkodie is of age and shouldn't be performing a certain kind of way. Do you think that the way Sarkodie has been performing on his shows over the years and all of that, do you think he should maintain it? Can he do better? I mean, you may not be there, but you may have seen videos.
Yes, I've definitely seen his I've definitely been at sax shows in
Yes.
New York and everywhere. And I think that I love that he's evolving and being a little bit more energized and dancing. Like, I was gagging in New York. I was like, is that Sak moving a little bit? Like, what's going? Because, Sak is so, like, he has that, like, I'm just, I'm
Chill,
chill.
yeah.
I'm not going to
Chill.
move too
Yeah.
much. I'm not going to get too much. My swagger has to be 100. No, but I love when you see the real him. You get to see that energy because we are dancing to your song. We want to see you two moving. So I think sometimes you have to evolve your performance because then it becomes flat.
Yeah.
So I don't think there's a problem with him giving a little bit of young ginger.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter,
Okay.
Well, I think Sak has built a solid brand, and we already see his sophistication. So if he shows us something different every once in a while, I think it's fine.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
actually okay.
Okay.
Step out of your box,
Yeah,
right?
that's pretty. Okay, so Promised Land. Who's there?
I was there. I was there and I wasn't there.
How do you pick and choose the events that you go to? Apart from if Antoine is not sending me to go and work, I'm sorry, but how do you pick and choose the events that you want
Well,
to go to?
some of the events I would normally go to, even if I was not working, the Dirty Rave and Afrofuture. I wasn't able to go for Afrofuture this year, but I went for Dirty Rave. And the other ones, I was working, so I just happened to go there.
Okay.
Promised Land, we were at Promised Land, I think by 10. We were at Promised Land by
PM.
10. Or 9. Wait, by 9. Let me get the timeline right. We were Promised Land. Danny 9, right? Yeah, we were there by 9. And we saw artists coming. Around that time, artists were around. We were there. 11, nothing was happening. 12, nothing was happening. And I was at Promised
You were
Land.
at 9.
Yes.
10,
10,
nothing was
11.
happening.
Oh.
And the funny thing, usually at these concerts,
Shy.
the crew who I was there with, they are making gesticulations.
Yes.
So usually at these events, something is going on stage. Like I said, there'll be an MC screaming at you. There's DJs.
What would he be saying?
So that's
They are-
Promised Land.
Yes, they are
Eventually I got
usually
some video.
DJs, but as of 12 a.m., the stage was dark. There was no lights. There was no sound. They were setting up Emefa.
Not like bringing a DJ speakers at that time. Oh.
Emefa, as of 12 a.m., they are setting up, and people were sitting on the floor.
Wow.
People were sitting on the floor.
But you have seen Kim
That's why I'm
Promise before.
suffering,
Oh.
I think the general access was 300, and I think VIP was 500. Emefa, in this economy.
General access,
Yes,
300
I think
cedis.
so.
300.
If you pay that money,
Economy.
yeah, if you pay this money, you wouldn't just want to leave without getting, especially when you know there's not going to be a refund. So people were sitting on the floor. The whole of La Palma was loitered with humans because a lot of people turned up. A lot of people were there.
Like I'm told last 2 years as well.
Last year I was there. Last 2 years. Last 2 years I was there.
Hey, you Kim Promise dedicated a...
I have good friends in his camp,
Okay.
So last 2 years it was fun. He started late as well. He started around 11 to 12.
Why?
He started, I don't know. And people were
your,
there.
Your friends there. Why aren't you asking them questions?
Yeah.
Where,
I did-
Where's your phone so that I can call
I
them?
did ask on like when
phone
we were
is
there.
missing.
I texted when we were there. I texted one of the guys. I'm like, what's happening? He didn't reply to the next day. He said,
What?
He said we got it sorted.
Oh,
I'm like,
man.
obviously I can see that, but like, what happened? It really doesn't
But
make
what
sense.
have you been picking up? So you
Yeah.
still don't know what...
I think it was technical issues. But
setting up
you're
is
supposed to,
different.
you're supposed to get there in the morning.
Have
the
sound
setup crew
checks.
sound checks. Did it have sound checks?
I don't know. I don't know what exactly happened. So
The
by
kind of
2,
nonsense I don't like.
by 2 something, the whole team was done and tired.
2 a.m.
2 a.m. he was not on stage. 2 a.m. he wasn't on
So
stage.
what, is this midnight mass? What's going on
And
now?
that's what I was saying.
Oh.
It doesn't make sense why people are there. The show hasn't started. Time is dragging on.
Hey.
How will people be encouraged to come this
So
year?
do you have somebody coming up to say, hi, ladies and gentlemen, we're sorry.
No.
The first person who came on stage was an MC, and this was after 2 a.m.
Hey.
After 2 a.m., Emefa.
Hey.
So someone was like, why did Kim promise lie to us? The show was supposed to be on 27th. Why did he say 26?
I swear.
Why did he tell us 26?
Okay. Which other artists came to perform? But did you stay? Did you have did you get to stay throughout
We
the...
didn't know. We left by 2:30.
So
we left at 3. We left at
Hey.
3.
So did you catch
one
him
was morning
perform?
concert.
I didn't see him. I didn't see Kim Promise
Morning
like this.
concert.
I didn't see Kim Promise.
Wow.
I didn't see Kim Promise.
But the 27th Taste of Ghana was good. That was a great concert. And everybody was on time. Bam, 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 bam.
I'm coming. I want to finish this.
Yeah, Yes, we really need to discuss this.
And
'Cause-
he has
Yes.
never he hasn't issued any apology. He hasn't said anything.
well, I did see something on his Snapchat. I don't know whether he has...
Snapchat?
Yes.
Who's on Snapchat anymore?
I don't know whether he has officially said something, come out to say something. I just saw something on his Snapchat.
Snapchat.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
But I did hear that the performance was great. Like after the wait, the people who waited said the performance was good. So I don't know.
so it makes up for the time that
I
they
don't.
started.
For me, it wouldn't have. But
Okay. I'm just gonna go on and talk to DJ Mensa. I'll take his personal experience of how he's been Decembering, and then he also tell us about Rapaholic if you're on. Hi, DJ Mensa. Hi. Okay, so what we're able to reconnect with him, because I like to get some more information about
The
Rapaholic
background,
and his personal, because he's a DJ as well.
Absolutely.
Maybe how he's been Decembering. But so we didn't see. But okay, wait. Oh, Momsen, is he the only person that came to perform? I want to understand. Like, is he the only person that was supposed to perform? And
no.
on the bill was
Because
what?
as we were standing outside, I saw Lali and Lola come and pass.
Also come and pass.
Come on,
Yes,
pass.
and it was so funny because they were just walking around. You can see they
Oh.
also didn't know what was going on because
Oh, poor
they were walking.
people.
And
Those celebrities.
artists, you're supposed to be bad. People don't have to see you. They
But
were
they
walking.
got tired.
They were walking around.
But
though.
as you say, the concert eventually was good.
Yes, I heard it was good. Last 2 years, Promised Land was a vibe, even though it started late. So that's where I was like, oh, Promised Land always starts
Where
late.
does
so
he
it
do? Where did he do
La
it?
Palme.
La Palme.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, Promised Land always starts late, so it will eventually start. By 2 a.m., I was like, nah.
Oh no, that's quite.
This is not the Promised Land we expected.
No way. No, this is not the promised land. It's
No,
true.
this is not the
Yeah.
Promised Land.
Okay, tell me. So, Taste of Africa.
Taste of Ghana.
Taste of Ghana. Okay.
Taste of Ghana was really, really well put together. Meaning that in the afternoon they had like all these food vendors, all the different vendors. So that was really a great vibe, and they had a lot of installations that you can get great pictures with and everything. But the concert itself, my highlights for those kinds of performances was EL. Did his
Okay.
thing. R2B's.
It's really good to see EL back on stage.
Yes, he killed it. He killed the crowd lost it. Like it
They
was
miss
that.
him.
It was that, and it was a free concert. So like
really?
everybody just was able to attend for free. All you had to do was do the code. You got free tickets, and it really was. It felt like family, felt like community, felt like how festivals are supposed to feel. And R2B's killed it. Sefa killed it.
Okay.
Adina? I think Adina.
Adina,
Adina
yes.
did
Oh,
her
I saw
thing.
Adina's performance.
Yes,
Okay,
she did
okay.
her thing too.
Great.
And of course, my Shatta movement. We was popping heavy. Shatta killed the show. Not only was he really his performance was A1, he then had his jokes. He's like, he was joking. He was like, he said he used to be a policeman and now he's teaching, he's a lecturer in East Lagoon. Like he just was really, he's now a lecturer. He just was just literally, I don't know, he just has, there's something, if he gets out of his own way, he is one of the greatest out of Ghana. I just
With
can
no
just,
doubt
if
about
he
it.
gets,
Yeah.
if he stops self-sabotaging himself like he does, that man is just, there's no other magic
Maybe
when it
the
comes to
approach
performances
is
he
working
is.
for him.
Uh,
Maybe the approach
I don't think
is
it
don't think
is.
so.
It's not.
I don't think so.
It's
Because
not.
I don't think it gives his brand that international appeal he needs.
Yes.
Yeah.
He had the biggest. He had a collaboration with the
Beyonce.
biggest artist, one of the biggest artists in the world, and you didn't use that to catapult yourself to the next level.
It like in a crazy way. I remember someone was saying that Wizkid doesn't have a video with Beyonce. Like Wizkid's video was shot somewhere else.
Yes.
Beyonce, you were standing right next to Beyonce. Like you understand,
Yeah,
and he has not milked that. That thing.
Maybe he doesn't care about that.
No, he went to did his Shatta movement angriness and whatever. So that just messed up the whole thing. Like the thing about these people, when you're established, you have this brand you have to uphold. Because honestly, I heard that his song was the song that should have been the Grammy nod, but they picked the Wizkid song because it's a little less pepper and fire and whatever, and literally that we could have got that Grammy. Ghana could have got that Grammy easy. Because if we compare both songs, let's be real. Like I'm not even. I love Wiz too, and but let's compare both songs and shot that song. I'm like that song was so powerful about culture, about everything, compared to the Wizkid song, and he gets the Grammy. But you get out your own way.
It's worth that Wizkid got it because it's him that didn't do anything to like make his brand more appealing.
Yeah.
Okay, so the taste of Ghana, is it just music? Like just
It's music, it's vendors, it's all the different. They have like food vendors from all different parts, like from very local
about
food.
20 countries.
Yes, so it really gives you.
did Samini perform on the taste of Ghana?
I don't know if I missed it. I think Kofi Jamal performed too. Actually, I think I made because I came towards when the Zonto King was performing. I don't know. Was it? He always wears the white rich the white stuff with the turban. He has a turban. Guza, I forgot his name.
If you forgot the name, then we're
Okay. Well, he was really good too. But it was a collective performance. The stage looked good. The sound sounded really good, and the crowd was really engaged. Everybody was dancing. Everybody was like mimicking the words with each other.
Oh.
I have a video where I'm literally with the Shatta movement guys going back and forth about Hosanna. That's my song, and they literally were going back and forth. So
Hosanna. I'll be back with that. So I've got DJ Mensa back on. Hi. Hello.
Hi.
Oh, hey. Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year to you all.
I hope that we didn't wake you up, and if we did, we don't mind. How was your December?
It's a funny question because I literally just finished an event.
Oh, from which event?
Yeah. The Casa White Party.
the white party.
White party.
Yes, glow in the dark.
Yes.
That's why your eye looks really puffy. So you're going to sleep a bit later in the day.
Yes.
Okay. Let's
Actually,
go back.
when I'm done talking.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm glad that you stayed on to talk to us. So let's go back to December, clearly. But tell me, your whole December in general, and even entering into January. Share with me your experience, your highlights.
I mean, I'm really happy all these things are happening now because if you know a little background from where I'm coming, I mean, we've been pushing this thing over, if I say this thing, so, I mean, Aquava UK have been pushing people to come to Ghana, diasporas to come to Ghana over 22 years.
Yeah.
I joined, 12 years ago. So, I mean, we always say we started letting people know about December in Ghana before everybody got involved. You know, so I'm happy that it's happening. All this dream that we push for people to come to Ghana around this time and see the motherland, it's now, a reality. So we are always happy. Now we are not the only people doing it. There are so many events each and every day. So yes, my experiences is always. I'm also happy that it's building. It's not just about parties. It's people are taking trips outside Accra, outside Ghana. I mean, outside the Greater Accra, and then seeing other things. So, I mean, as I always say, when we build it, it's not going to affect just Accra. It's going to be everywhere. You know, we should give people a reason to come back, not just the parties.
Beautiful.
So yes.
Let's go to clearly. You know that I cannot wait to talk about Rapaholic. Would you say that what you guys had on book or on paper, how you planned it, would you say that is how it turned out?
I mean, it's over. I mean, when I joined, I was more of the music side, but I never expected that we were going to have a lot of people coming in now. It never crossed my mind. I don't know what my partner thought, but it never crossed my mind that we were going to have a lot of other people coming in, and people that were attending your events are now creating events, against you and all of that. So yes, I mean, this is what it's become.
Okay. Okay, so I'm sure this answer is for the entirety of people coming to Ghana, but let's go to Rapaholic in itself. Rapaholic concert.
Okay.
How was
Yes.
it for you? Would you
Concert.
say that how you all planned it, how you envisaged
Yes.
it? Is that how it came out? Was it a perfect?
Yes,
Did you...
it's for me this year. I was because it was a rebirth. I was kind of like, what are we going to do different? We're doing it for over 10 years. What if you say rebirth, people are expecting a lot from you. What were we going to do different? What song have we performed on stage before? So again, we have to go back to the drawing board. Well, we represent all the songs that we've done. We go to the studio to re-record some of them and present them differently and all of that. So I mean, I was happy. Again, we created like a road show to it. I mean, aside the tour, Europe tour, the American tour, came back for the exhibition. It's all leading to Rapaholic. So it's not just waiting like we've done every year to have the event, but this time around we created shows before it. So I mean, with the concert itself, as much as I love Rapaholic, my team want to move it from the Grand Arena because they think we've overgrown the space.
Good.
But personally, I feel like when you move it from Grand Arena, you're not going to have those experiences, like creating them in a different venue.
Really?
So I don't think that we'll get the same.
Are you not
experience.
just being emotional?
No, I'm not. I'm not being emotional because, I mean, when it's the auditorium, the sound, lighting, everything is different. When you take it outside, it's different as well. We've taken it before.
The call for the change, the call for the change of the Grand Arena. If you are going to change, if you ever considered, where would you? Would you not get anything that looks nearly like the Grand Arena?
I would love that. I mean, when you have the space, because it's all about space. The numbers, we've outgrown that space. You understand? As soon as the ticket out. So it's more of, I would push for more of a VIP kind of experience where we go beyond just selling maybe regular tickets. But then when you do that, you're cutting your real fans away from the event because people have to feed them. So, I mean, it's something that we have to go back to the drawing board.
So you can have two, would you not? Would you not like to have two concerts in a day, like one for the VIP, as you have said, if there are anything like VIP, and and then you give for the real fans?
If my team will listen to
You want to
me,
kill people.
I really love the indoor experience, because you're able to create stuff. I mean, in terms of sounding, lighting, if you go outside, it's not the same. I mean, we're not there yet to create those outside experiences like we're doing indoors. So.
Okay, so basically, fans watching now do not expect that we're going out of the Grand Arena anytime soon. But you never know. By maybe November, then they go like, you know what, let's do this.
Yes.
You never know. You never know. I have a question though. So a lot of people have been asking why Papi Kojo is still performing the song, the controversial song. Did you know that he will perform it?
No. I didn't know.
But
Where's he then put it aside?
I think you guys have to bring Papi in to ask him this question because again, I sit back. Personally, I sit back and I ask myself, like, why does he perform some of the songs, even what he's doing with Keche? Is it a joke? Is it like a plan?
Exactly.
I don't know.
Okay, but
I don't know. If
but he didn't do a cappella. It looked like they dropped the beats for him to. Oh, I didn't see what.
That wasn't the first time he played that song, though.
Okay.
That's not the first time he's performed that song.
Yes, I mean, of course, but I mean, at the Rapaholic concert has my full attention because then it is Rapaholic. It is Saturday.
No, we didn't know. We when we put the acts on, we just let them know maybe you have 5 minutes to perform. We don't go through their
you don't go through that. Okay. Then I understand it. I mean, Sarkodie himself performed it for like 40 seconds or 1 minute, right? So you're the one that dropped the beats for him.
Just the hook.
Just the hook of it.
Okay.
It kind of like gingers people. It looks like your patrons really like that song.
I mean, you see, when you have a good instrumental and it can stand by itself, Stack didn't have to put lyrics on the beat to
Yeah.
become a hit.
Yeah.
So then again, just the beginning of the song, pam pam pam, it kicks in. So
Yeah.
that's just I will give you, in every corner you are.
Was that Sarkodie crying when he was,
Nah,
paint?
it got us. I think that I he got me. I mean, I never thought that he could take me to that. I mean, I think that that's when it hits him. After with everything that have gone on with him flying down, stopping his concert to fly down to be there for Cynthia and everything. I think it was on stage that it hit him really hard. Sometimes you harbor things in you for so long, thinking
Yeah.
that you'll be able to. I mean, just being a man, but on stage he couldn't. He couldn't hold it.
Oh, that also really got to
Yeah.
me. I
Emotional.
saw the video and I
Yeah.
said, okay, Sarkodie is human after all.
Yes.
He is human after
Yeah.
all. Anyway, tell me, so finally, before I let you go to catch some sleep, are the DJs finally getting that recognition that you have been pushing for?
Hard question. funny, funny enough, I went to one event. I mean, one of the guys that is pushing this agenda, it was his event, and trust me, I went there because I wanted to listen to Ghanaian music, and I was there for 3 hours, and it didn't happen. I had to leave.
Shots fired.
So again, are the DJs listening? Is this thing even going to work? Like, we've been pushing it for a long time. But there's one thing that I have said, that it must be like a national agenda. You cannot push it on one side. You cannot just say the DJs should do it. It must be the radio. It must be when you drop from the airport, from the Uber drivers, boats, wherever. So it's 360. I mean, when we travel and we get to any of the countries, I get to New York, the first thing I listen to will be hip hop, R&B, or anything. You go to Jamaica, you hear dancehall.
Yeah.
We come to Ghana, and it's the other way around. And funny enough, the foreigners, when they sit in the car or wherever they're going, they just want to hear what is being played, what the local songs are.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But then that's not what we're giving them. Yes. I mean, I'll use you for example. If you travel, the first thing you want to hear on radio or TV, you just want to hear something local, what is happening in the country.
Sure.
But when you come here, it's different. So it must be something that you push. I mean, I would say about 6 weeks ago, I was in Jamaica. As soon as I sat in the car to my hotel, I think the drivers have been taught to educate you everything. Like, they are telling you where to go, some of the places, the do's and don'ts, like everything.
Yeah.
They're just educating you before you even get to your hotel. And they are playing you, dancehall music. So I think that's one thing that we have to take. I mean, from the airport, it's there. When you get to every radio station that you're listening to, because when you hear, I mean, as bad as a song might be, when you hear it 3-4 times, you might, you might criticize it, but you see yourself in it, and that's how it works. So let's push.
Okay, I thought I almost lost you. Okay, let me leave you to go and sleep. I'm tempted to ask you how much you made from December to January, but
big boy things.
because this morning said you've gone to play show or you went for as a guest.
He was coming after the show. The show went till late night, late morning.
Look at
He's like, exit stage. He's sending us Momo right now.
Okay.
He's trying to send us Momo.
Okay, it's either you're muted or you can hear me or you don't have to say it. But just wave at me.
The line.
He's having network
Ghana network. We'll humble you.
Happy New Year to you, DJ Mensah, and we wish you the best. Okay, at least some fan from the Kim Promise that started 3 a.m. that people want to kill him. But anyway, I like that you would go back to your friends and really ask, because if it happened 2 years ago, it happened 2 years ago, and it's happening not the immediate year, but this year again. Then, because Kim Promise has become, a much bigger act, and things should get better and not worse. So we're tasking you to find it out, figure it out, and then let us know. And please send our feedback to him that we want a better
show.
Yes.
Because people came out because they love him, so they deserve
But honorable mention, he was with us feeding 3,000 kids in Teshi just on the 30th. Yeah, so.
Okay, guys. So the Uniland. The
Ah,
Uniland. So both of you didn't go, but we've got one of the organizers to joining us.
yeah.
Hi, hello. Hi, is that Rich? Hello, Richard.
Hi, hello.
Oh, great. Good morning. Happy New Year.
Good morning to everyone.
Good
Many happy
morning.
returns to you.
Okay. Would you take a minute to tell me about Uniland as an event organization? Please give me a brief background and history.
Sure. So
Can you
Uniland
please,
is
I like to
a
see your face.
youthful.
Can you please turn on your video if that's okay with you?
Uh, okay, sorry, I couldn't sleep very early yesterday. I just woke up.
Ah,
Believe it or not.
okay.
Yes.
All right.
So Uniland is a youthful project. We designed it for Ghanaian creatives in the university. So
Okay.
the project is such that we target creatives all around, university campus in Ghana. Mainly creatives in this business usually don't consider education. So the project is designed such that creatives would put, that education, first, and then through that we can also guide them for, for their talent and creativity and all of that. So we started this project since March. We've done 6 activations in different, university campus. So
Okay.
the one that happened just recently was to climax the entire roadshow
Okay.
project we've been doing.
Okay.
Yes,
And your headliner or your headline artist was Shatta Wale.
yes, that is correct. Yes.
Okay. I know that you're trotting to legal side, and so I'll be careful with the questions. But again, we just want a bit of clarity. Would you give me what has been an update on what has been happening so far? First of all, how was
Yeah.
the event?
The event, closed down for, I think, after the up and downs and stress moments. I wasn't on the grounds, the full time because I had to make sure everything was fine. But I
Okay.
came back and I think people were still around. I was really amazed on the numbers I saw at the time.
Were patrons
When
happy?
pardon me again,
Were,
please.
were people the patrons were they happy?
No, no, they weren't.
They
Leaving
weren't.
myself out. Yes, I
Okay.
wasn't happy.
What has happened
Yes.
exactly? What happened exactly?
Yeah, so to dive into what really happened, it didn't start on Saturday. It started months ago when we booked Shatta Wale for a Cape Coast event. That one went successfully performed, and we were using him for the next event, which was Koforidia. And this is the first time I've been addressing this on this meeting that we paid him, and then he asked for luxurious, things. I think about a day to the event. He asked for about 7 Land Cruisers, which, it's very unrealistic for a university to provide you those kind of, a number of cars for you to come. So it was very difficult, though he has been paid in full. That offer at the last minute was very crazy. We didn't know what to do, so he didn't show up for that performance. It would sound like we being not, considerate to get him again for the second performance, but
Which is the Koforidia one?
which is after the before round, like
After
to
the
use him
Koforidia.
again. Yes. So we've been having lots of meetings upon who you,
Oh.
but
Technical.
Uh, I'm sorry. I think it's either my network or your network is breaking. But if you can hear me, maybe you can just reposition yourself, figure out the network out, and then bring us an update because we just want some clarity. Even for the bit that he just said, I want to know whether these 7 Land Cruisers were asked for the Koforidia one or for the after.
The
He said,
Koforidia one.
he said
It was
after
after.
Koforidia.
No, it was during right before Koforidia show. They asked for 7 Land Cruisers. to take him
Right
there.
before.
Yes.
Right before.
After they've paid him, everything has been sorted and everything, then they ask for more things.
Okay, a day before.
A day
outside
before.
of the contract.
That's crazy.
Okay.
7 Land Cruisers.
I really would like that Richard is able to, join us.
Yeah.
Because okay. Hi, Richard.
Hi.
I'm sorry. It may not be a very happy day for you, but please bear with me. So just for clarity, so this 7 Land Cruisers that he wanted would be for the Koforidia one, which got you thinking how you are going to get him for the third.
Yes, it was. That story was so crazy, Even the school, they thought we were putting that, that on them. And the contract we had with the school, the artists, movement. We know certainly we will have to, move the artists, but not 7 Land Cruisers.
Okay, but how were you planning on How were you planning on transporting him?
So usually, you can do maybe 2 Land Cruisers for himself, and then maybe a security and the team.
Okay.
And,
how did you transport him to Cape Coast?
He didn't go.
To Cape Coast.
Yeah.
So to start with, there was no conversation about even transport. As part of the arrangements we had with him, there was no conversation about transport. But I mean, as a very good planner, you plan for you should have a contingency plan, and also you should have maybe miscellaneous that, just in case anything pops up, you can just fix it.
Okay.
Yes. So on this issue, because we have gotten some failures from him before, when we were booking him, we had a conversation with the manager, and he said he was going to charge 100,000 TVs, and then we can, work. So we had an agreement with him that we were going to pay him 50% and then 50% after the event, not because we don't have the money to pay you, but because of what you've done to us before. So we want to ensure you perform and all of that, so that after the event, you can, maybe it might come before the event, but that's just the best thing to do, just to protect our community and also our brand. And then
confirm to me. Give me a minute. Confirm to me whether or not he still performed despite you not being able to provide the 7 Land Cruisers in Koforidia. Did he or he did not?
He did not perform.
He did not. Sure. Okay, so that's clear. So moving on, you wanted to be sure. That is why you suggested 50% payment.
Yeah, that's very exactly.
Okay.
And that's what I say, because we had the money. To be honest, my partners were very not happy about him not doing that performance. So that was the reason why we insisted that that's the only way we can, work again.
Okay.
So the manager agreed. In fact, that contract was sent to him. That contract running away on social media was sent to him a month ago.
Okay.
So I think that was when he went to the London, event, or during that time it was for him. And then when he came back, he called for a meet. So the money was paid to him, the 50% was paid to him upon signing the agreement. And then we signed, and then we paid him. So it was on Saturday morning that the manager called and said he needs his 50%. I said, no, that's not our arrangement. We're supposed to be talking about sound check, how your artist is going to come in. I don't understand why you are, putting this on me that today you need to get your money. You don't worry, I'll get to the venue.
Was the contract signed?
Yes, it was signed.
Okay.
It was signed by Sammy Bartlett.
Okay.
So, and that's the artist, representative. I don't mind if the artist is not really aware about this or anything.
I mean, of course.
Yes, he's his principal. So,
yeah.
So I think we met on the grounds. I got to the grounds. My team, some of them were there. Were just ready to start our experiential area. We had created a very huge experiential area. So that one had to start first before the main event. And I met some pamphlets. So it was not really talking about soundcheck. His main intention was to get his 50%. Around that time, So there's something about me. I always want to fix things. I don't like to, run excuses and all that because I knew where they were heading to. So I told him that, look, what you do is you let me try and see what I can do, but I'm not promising you. So I went to the bank with him. I told him we should just go to the bank. So just to fix the matter, I went to take a withdrawal of 15,000 cedis. I took 16, and I had to pay an electrician who was working immediately. So I wanted to give that 1,000 cedis to the electrician. I gave some people half legs, 15,000 cedis, and I wrote a cash check. So that's the check, out there. So I wrote a check of 35,000, cedis, and added the money to the check, and I gave to some flex. So telling him that it's on weekends. In fact, I tried everything. It's not the best time to same day of event. You start calling people around for
money
and all that. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. So for us, we know we are ready, and that's our arrangement we have with you. So just take the money. And he rejected the check and rejected the money as well.
Okay. So basically that payment, that 50,000 was not paid because he rejected it, and that's why he came to tweet. Was it true that he held they held one of your organizers hostage or something, and demanded an apology?
It was myself.
It was you.
Yeah,
I hope you're not
me.
harmed or hurt. Sorry.
Yeah, it was me. So I don't know why he was talking about money. Yeah, I mean, if he was talking about logistics, or setup not being the actual setup we wanted to, or even if there was a problem with sound, I mean, it would have made sense. The issue wasn't about we not having money to pay him at all.
Will you go to court?
So it was because.
Will you go to court?
Yes, we have to take legal actions because it's even not about the money again. It's about our brand
and your patrons as well. Yeah. Okay. Finally, before I let you go, because of my time, Papi Kojo. What about him?
Yeah. So Papi Kojo, it wasn't part of the bill. It was Kwakesi we booked.
Okay. Oh no. Okay, so we're gonna tax Afro Girl too. Oh, back. Richard, quickly. So he was not you booked Kwakese, right? Sorry. So yeah, Sharon is on you and Afro
I'd
Girl
really
to
like to
figure
hear
it
that
out.
part.
Yeah.
But I'd actually been at their activation at Legon. That was headlined by Black Sheriff, and it went really well. It went really well. The show was good. Black Sheriff was awesome, energy packed, and it ended on time.
That's cool.
Yeah,
These
it
are
did.
students that are learning.
Yeah, it did.
That's really cool.
It ended on time.
Oh, we're interested in that part of the story. And so we'll definitely bring it back to you. At least we've had some clarity up to this point. And so, yeah.
So everything from his side is true, basically, that he was threatened, money was taken, but wasn't used.
Okay, I'm happy that Richard is back. Hi, Richard.
Hi.
Oh, good. I can have a minute with you quickly. So you didn't book him, Kwakese, and then what happened?
Yeah, it was Kwakesi. So there was a picture on that one engaged. He said, and it happens. I mean, a lot of artists usually support the other artists. So when we got his picture to run an act for him, we did, and then we posted. So when we posted, it was after the post, he called after some time that Papi Kojo says he was going to charge us for.
Papi is on duty.
He's very busy.
Okay, that's fine. I'm sure we'll bring that story, and then we may just break it down into, we'll do a transcript and then come and read it to you tomorrow or something. I promise you on that one. But yeah, what was I was going to ask you again?
Yeah.
You gave us how they did well and all of that. Let me
Yeah.
take your final, after hearing from DJ Mensah, hearing from him and all, let me just.
So, I mean, I want to jump into the Shatta thing because I just really don't understand why it's always a problem when it's, even in New York, or whenever, he literally, there's always a lot of money asked for, right? And if he doesn't get it or whatever, there's always an issue. And I'm like, is it the money? Is it the controversy? What are you searching for right now? Because at a point, as one of the biggest artists out of Ghana, we really need you to act right. at this point. You know what I'm saying? To really start to just, you know what I'm saying? I understand, we have to make sure everybody has to get paid. We understand that as MCs or as whatever, we want to get paid. But how do we make sure that we're also holding the integrity of the music and making sure that we're performing and doing what we need to do and not creating scenes and creating controversy? Because he had no major big concert this year, right? Which he usually has one at the end of the year. He wasn't able
I
to.
almost thought he said right after Beam concert he was going to. What happened?
It didn't happen.
It didn't happen. It didn't happen. He did the Taste of Ghana. He also did the Black Star, the Square. They did New Year's Eve. He performed there.
Yes.
So I don't know. The Uniland was supposed to be his big concert, kind of like his bigger thing.
He was
for him.
headlining.
He's headlining. So I just wanted to and people bought tickets for him.
Yeah.
It's so unfortunate for the fans. You buy tickets or you support somebody, and then something happens in the back end, and all of a sudden you've been sitting there forever on the grass waiting for somebody to come outside, and they ain't come out.
On the grass.
You've been sitting on the grass.
It actually just
Do
dawned on
some
me.
farming.
I just took a minute to picture it before I laughed.
And it actually happened.
Yeah,
It actually happened.
He was sitting on the
The
grass.
promised land.
Not me.
people.
The promised land concert.
Yeah.
He said people are sitting on the floor.
People are sitting on the ground. So sad.
Hey Ghana, you have a little fun. You cry small. You live your life. You guys, we talk about Ife's concerts.
Yes,
had a
if he
concert.
On the 23rd.
Yes.
On the 23rd, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
23rd.
And she got Becca to come up to perform that, that epic song that every woman likes to sing. And in the comment section, a lot of people were saying that Becca didn't give it her best. And then I'm thinking, I didn't think she was built to perform.
No, she wasn't. I don't think so. I think she just came up from the crowd. If
Yes.
if I'm correct. I don't
A
think
surprise act.
Yeah, some sort. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think she came to just want to enjoy
Support,
the concert.
exactly.
I think that's
But
Ghanaians
it was
really
great
stretch
drama.
It.
We have ginger, the women.
People really stretch it.
And those are our women that are really up there, right?
Yeah.
They're going to make it seem like it was something. It was shade. Oh, girl, she ain't really sing like that because she ain't really wasn't using. That's what they do.
Wendy Shea, what's your opinion of the...
Wendy show was on Planning and Plotting.
Oh, you know what?
Planning
Let's
and
talk about
plotting.
planning and plotting.
Yes.
Let's talk about
I was
planning
at Planning and Plotting, and I think this was Medical's first solo concert. And I think he did well. There was also a bit of issue with the timing, but then when it started, it flowed. The arts were good. There was Olive the Boy, Tilenke.
Yes,
there
I saw Olive the Boy.
Yes, there was
Did
last-
Olive the Boy perform with Sam Gelby? Did he bring Sam Girl from the crowd?
He brought someone from the crowd. He
Yeah.
did. Olive is being a naughty boy,
He
but
is.
you like it.
You like-
You like
Yes,
it.
I think I saw it.
Yes.
And some people were commenting that imagine you went for a concert with your girl and then...
The first girl he picked started hiding her face.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
maybe he told his mom or parents that she's somewhere.
started hiding her face.
Oh.
It was crazy.
How is he doing with his performances though?
I think it's good.
And he's
It was-
milking the song.
Yeah, he is. And this is the best time to do that because it's December, and I think he's doing well.
And Tilenke, how did he do?
Tilenke was good, obviously. Then
What's going on with the people that come and do their hand like this? Like they are like robots. There was some performance.
yes.
called?
So I think it's like the game Grand Auto Theft, right? So then he did how the game the MPAs they move. So he did that kind of simulation. It was really cool.
I see that people were talking about that particular
yeah, it was
thing so
really
much.
cool. He did the simulation of the game. It was really cool.
The AI stuff, right?
Yeah.
The AI stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Like
understand.
the way in the game
People are
they
doing
move
it
a
too now.
certain type of way. Like
So first of all,
Repeat.
it's actually a game.
it's a game.
So
Yeah.
you must know about the game
Exactly.
to understand what they're doing.
Exactly.
Let's not talk about that
Exactly,
because I
exactly.
clearly don't understand. So I also saw that Samini took. Are you done with the plan and plotting? Who else was on that? Did Efia come on that?
If I was there,
Okay, I'm
there
seeing
were
well.
there were a lot of other people. There was Last Mid. It was good. I think the performance. Funny enough, I think amongst all the concerts I went to, that's the one I enjoyed the most.
Planning and plotting.
Yes, because I
Yeah.
enjoyed the performances. I really
thought
did.
Fela also,
Fela was
giving
there
huge
giving support.
was just beautiful.
And his security, boy, his security was tight. Tight,
right.
so tight. Usually when you're backstage, there are a lot of people who are not supposed to be there.
Yeah.
This wasn't there. I planned
How
and
do they
plotted.
get there?
You won't know. Because before Medical came, someone came and cleared everybody.
That's so cool.
Already we were few. We were just few people there. But the people who didn't need to be there, the policemen came and literally cleared them.
That's nice. Was Kwame Eugene on that platform?
No.
Where did
no.
I see Kwame Eugene?
Did he do anything in December?
He did his show.
Okay, and then
Theme
I know
song.
Kitty did Liquor,
Liquor
which was
on the
beautiful.
beach.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Oh, Kitty, huh?
That was stunning.
That's something I like to go
Yeah.
to. Next year, I like to go for that one.
Yeah.
I like
that
the
one I
con-
think is very you. Very, elegant, bougie,
laid
chilled,
back, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Passing my champagne.
Huh.
Give me my seat.
It's where I want to be.
No standing for
What
us.
about Black Sheriff's concerts?
Zamadi School.
I didn't go
That
that
too
one.
was, I think it was good, but I heard it was so packed.
There's
I
a
heard it was,
melee. People were like, there was going to be
yeah, I
a
heard it was
stampede.
so packed.
He did it at what, La Palm?
La
Palm.
Palm, yeah.
La Palm
Which
needs to
means
get
that-
bigger now.
Which
You
means
know,
like,
La Palm
which means he also needs to stretch it a bit by
Yes.
getting a more
Space.
bigger.
Yeah, bigger space.
Okay, it tells that he's doing something right.
He is.
And the
He
patrons
is.
enjoyed it. I saw
They
him
did.
giving some goodie bags.
Did he? I don't know.
I don't know
Yeah,
about
from the brand that he works with. I saw that he was giving, and he gave his dining hall prefect a gift. You guys, you guys. I was
Did we forget Tidal Rave? Tidal Rave was December 10th.
Tyler Rave.
Wasn't it December 10th?
No, Tidal Rave was November.
Are you
was
sure?
November.
No, it was November. I covered it.
December.
It was November. I covered it.
Oh, so
They-
it's not,
yeah.
it's not December.
Yeah.
But
But Tidal Rave was good. Tidal Rave was really good.
what do they do there?
Tidal Rave is like a beach vibe, right? Because it's
What's the
tidal.
difference between Tidal Rave and Dirty Rave?
Yes.
Rave.
Tidal Rave has artists. Like it's more
Yeah,
so
yeah,
the artists
yeah,
to
yeah.
announce and stuff like that. And Tidal Rave also, I had a problem when they went to did something in the Kaswa, like Kokrobite. There
No,
was
that,
issues.
that was 2 years ago.
That was 2 years ago. They had
Yeah.
issues
This
before.
Was, this year was
but this
La
one
Palm.
was they did it. They
La
did it.
Palm.
They had a. It was very well better organized.
Yeah.
The stage was gorgeous.
The stage was great.
Son,
The
that's
stage
one
was
of the
great.
best stages ever.
stage was great.
The lights and everything. The stage was
The
staging.
stage was great.
The
Like when you
stage was
come in and you
staging.
see the stage,
Yes.
You love it.
it was 10 over 10. It
10
was
over
10 over 10.
Overall, your best pick for December? Overall, the one you would do again, the one you would like to experience again.
Dirty Rave. Dirty
Hey,
Rave.
you really must have loved
Yeah,
this
Dirty
series.
Rave.
So I'm going to say two things. Can I say two?
Of course.
Because I'm bi. We didn't even mention because I also came here to do a concert, Ghana to the Moon, which
Please, yeah,
showcased.
tell me about
So
it.
Ghana to the Moon was a concert that showcased up and coming acts as well as legends and statements. So we wanted to just do Ghana music,
Okay.
celebrate only Ghana music, nothing
Okay.
else. The DJs could not play anything that was not Ghanaian.
Hmm.
We only played Ghanaian music there. We had, everybody that was hired was Ghana. We made sure that it was a Ghana-based thing, and
Very
it showcases
intentional.
the fact that we want Ghana music to move from where it's at to the moon and beyond.
Okay.
So that was why I wasn't able to even go to medical show because it's the same date.
Let's critique your own event. how did it go
did
for
it go?
you? Ghana to the moon. I've just seen the flyer on the screen. How did it go for? How,
Tell us
I mean,
about
yeah,
it.
tell us about it.
I think that the energy was really great, but I think the location, like
Will this be the
had-
first one
This,
ever?
this was the first ever.
Okay, you
and
can
I
pass
we
with some
planned. I
mistakes.
curated it. Well, I was doing a lot of the curation from New York City, working with Ghanaian. please, 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 Ghanaian artisan. But it was really great to be able to see the length and breadth. It's not a 10,000 per person festival, but what goes into the festival market
Right.
and what you need, and you never know. Even if you plan A, B, and C, D is gonna happen.
Yeah.
I know.
So how are you ready for D? So we made it a pool party as well as a concert, but it seemed like people came for the concert part.
We're not
More than the pool
particularly a
party.
pool
Yeah.
people in
Oh, is
this
that what it
country.
is? Okay,
Yeah.
so maybe that would have been
Yeah.
Like you have a pool party with no one in the pool.
that was
Or
we
you
had.
either have a pool party that is flooded with human
You
beings,
see,
or with no
No
one
one
in the
in the
pool.
pool.
at
It
all.
was like just the toys were in the pool.
Yeah.
A few people got in, but like I was like, so should we have even done the pool party? So I thought that part was thing, but I think that what really gave it energy was I saw this new dancing called Creative Team, and they're so amazing. Making sure that you have dancers because integral part of moving music, even when they talk about the Afro beats in Nigeria, is the fact that dancers have owned it and are dancing to the beats on TikTok and all of these things. So how do we also harness our dancers? So Ghana to the Moon try to harness dancing, make sure there was a couple of dance numbers and empowering because there's so many of them.
Right.
So many, and there's not a lot of like dance competitions that you see or dance festivals, which should be something to think about. That really empowers them. So empowering people that the underdog, right?
Right.
So that you come up and you shine.
What did you do it?
When did we do it?
Where?
It was Bayview Village at
Okay.
Tonic Junction.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Okay.
with a lot of traffic
I
over there
could
too.
I could have come.
You could have come.
Yeah.
You could have been a VIP
You guys
guest.
don't send the invitation. When I don't show up, you say I'm a couch potato, but it's not so. I would have. So next year we look forward to it.
You coming? You're gonna MC. How about that one? How about that?
I love this December.
But of course, Daddy Rave is one of my favorite ones. And
Okay.
Taste of Ghana was really nice
Okay,
too.
okay. Ladies, I really wish you, and you especially. Antoine is here. I just walked him past. I just see him walk past.
Yeah, he knows. I'm
knows
going to meet him. Yeah, I'm going to meet him.
A happy New Year, Sharon.
Thank you.
You did a great job
Thank
last year.
Thank
and
you
I
very
look forward
much.
to more of it this year as
Yes.
well. And when are you leaving?
On January 15th.
Oh, that's enough time.
Just enough time.
Maybe
so.
lunch sometime.
I'm waiting. No.
Okay.
Like last year, you were supposed to take me. You don't say nothing.
But you say it on TV.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Why should say it on
What's
TV?
it say?
Pleasure always having you.
Always
You always
amazing.
bring a positive energy. Have a good one this year, okay?
Yes.
All right, guys. Yeah, I know. We promised we're going to bring you that conversation with Tyra and Magai, but unfortunately, we're unable to bring you that conversation. We give it our best to bring you that conversation at some point. It's important that you watching get inspired by and with his story. But that's how December has been in a wrap in Ghana. We look forward to more this year. Once again, a happy New Year from myself, Godwin, Afro Girl, everybody behind the cameras. Oh yeah, she says that she's not Afro Girl anymore. She is Diana.
Okay.
Diana. Yeah, so it's a rebranding thing for all of us here. But I wish you everything that you wish for yourself this year. And from the team here at MS24, we love you. It's going to be good because it's 2024. So it is 24 on MX24.
Ooh, that's nice.
I think that's about to be a
That's
blockbuster year
nice.
for you.
Like, I'm so bright. 2024 on MS24.
Give us,
Oh,
give
boom.
us, give
Trademark.
us.
See why you have to watch us
Trademark.
tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow. Stay well and stay safe.